That's it, it's official. I can no longer afford my life. I am giving up officially. I am going to just sack it in and become a sugar baby for 80-year-old men with a boat.
I don't know what to tell you.
No. Okay. No.
I want a bunch of beta orbiters and Sims fawning over me.
The ego to think that she could be the sugar baby of an 80-year-old man.
Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib.
80-year-old men have higher standards than that. I mean, if I was 80 and I was going to get a sugar baby, I wouldn't get a post-wall sugar baby.
It doesn't even make sense.
Men do not need to have preferences. Preferences are for the girls.
I've worked my entire life. I've worked my arse off. I've built my career. I've built several businesses. Can I afford my life? No, I can't. Every time I go to the shop, it's £25 for less than a carrier bag of shopping. And, you know, I'm having to make life choices about whether I can go and get a haircut.
So all that working and building you were doing was for nothing. Is that what you're saying? Maybe that's why women need men in their lives. Because women are terrible with money, even when they are successful. Even when they do make six figures, max they got $2,000 in the bank account and no investments. Yeah, ladies, this is why you need a man. It's not just for protection and D. It's for structure, discipline, and so your life can have some direction. And you can build something of actual substance. And so you can have somebody to guide you to not be on the internet in your 40s talking about how you can't afford to get your hair cut.
I miss the days, okay, where people would actually they would keep their personal lives away from the internet.
Well, if I go out, I kind of need a haircut, but if I have a haircut, I can't afford to go out, so what's the point in getting my haircut? I've had enough. I've had enough of dating men that still live with their parents.
Look who's talking.
But that's your level. If you could have got a guy who doesn't have to live with his parents, you would have got him between 18 and 25. Some of those guys who live with their parents are really good guys. Don't judge them, give them a chance. Because trust me, you need them to give you a chance.
Never know what you might be missing till you get to know them. So take it from me, Mr. T. Don't you ever write nobody off.
There is no middle ground anymore. I have just realised this. So it is a case of I'm going to sign myself up for something along the lines of sugarbaby.com because I am at that point in my life where I want to be looked after.
No.
No. All I want is to do share love and feel with people, and it's like, no, you don't get any of that, you dirty whore.
I've done the looking after me for long enough. It's expensive.
No, because if you were the type of woman that knows how to take care of a man would be there right now taking care of you. That's why you don't have a man now, because you don't know how to take care of a man. So why should a man take care of you? Let me guess, because you think you're pretty? That's fucking stupid.
Not even smart enough to know she's stupid.
I want basically somebody that is just going to pamper me from now on until they die, and then hopefully leave me a great big fat trust fund that I can then live off for the rest of my days somewhere on an island sipping a margarita, not giving a about what happens in the rest of the world. I don't know if anyone else can relate to that, but that is basically my Thursday night feels.
You women are horrible.
We don't like you. You're a bad person with an ugly heart, and we don't give a flying f*** what you think.
You think somebody gonna hand you something for nothing? You're wrong.
So I turn 30 tomorrow, and I'm just not ready.
Awkward.
I'm still single. I don't have a job. I live at home with my parents, and I just thought I'd be at a different stage in my life.
Yikes.
Oh, what is this theme about living home with the parents? But I bet she thinks she's too good for a guy who lives at home with his parents.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? But that's not the worst part.
But wait! There's more!
The worst part is all of the younger, hotter guys who will set their age limits on Hinge and Tinder to 29 because they don't want to be matching with 30-year-olds.
Think about what her situation in life is right now. She's living with her parents and she don't have a job. But the thing she's worried about if young hot chads won't swipe on her anymore. Let that simmer in your brain for a second. Out of all the things she should be worried about in life, she worried about if the young hot guys still want to boink her. That's really their main focus their whole lives. Even when they're way past the wall, they're still thinking about it or mad about it. They never really get over thinking about that all the time. Do the guys I find hot find me hot? Most women never grow past that thought process.
Here are 3 signs that you're actually more attractive than you think. Number 1, it might sound a little weird, but babies and young children stare at you. So when you go out in public, try to see if children stare at you. Chances are they think you're really pretty, they're just too shy to tell you. Chances are they think you're really pretty, they're just too shy to tell you.
Fiancé found out about my college days, hasn't talked to me in 3 days. I don't know if this is the end. I've been with my fiancé for 2 years, engaged for 2 months. I can go on and on about how great he is, but I won't waste your time. He's awesome. Him and my sister's boyfriend have gotten really close over the past year, and they talk at least twice a week, whether on the phone or FaceTime, or just hanging out with all 4 of us. Sister has been with her boyfriend since high school, so obviously her boyfriend knows me very well, as well as my dating history. Last weekend, because of the quarantine, we all thought it would be fun to drink and hang out over FaceTime. It was a FaceTime double date, and we all had a blast, laughing, playing drinking games. We all partied for over an hour, and that's when I was over it and decided to leave the party to call my sister directly without the boys in another room. Well, my fiancé and her boyfriend stayed on FaceTime and continued to get drunk together. During this time, I couldn't hear anything because I was in another room and was talking to my sister. Sister's boyfriend goes and tells a bunch of stories about my college days and how many guys I hooked up with.
What? Oh no!
Just so everyone knows, I don't know the actual number. My first 3 years of college was literally one giant party. Without being too descriptive, I admit I was excessive, but at the time it was just what we did. I was single during that time, and me and my friends did a lot, with a lot of guys. Most of them I couldn't even pick out of a lineup, but again, I was in college.
Ho for sure.
Yeah, I remember that girl. She was a hoe. For show.
I'm wearing slut across my forehead.
I'm not allowed to go visit my dad anymore. He's like, I don't want to be seen in public with you.
Ladies, that's not an excuse to be a slower. I was in college, so I mean, I get a free pass to just, sleep with 100 guys because I was in college, we were just having fun. No. We already know what's going to happen in this story. We can guess it. You can put it in the comment section before I even press play. No man on this planet wants a woman who's been around like that.
Not one single man on planet Earth.
I don't care how much of a nerdy dork he is. Only the bottom of the barrel men will settle for this. Just like only the bottom of the barrel men will settle for a single mother.
Anyways, one of the parties I went to, I ended up hooking up with 4 different guys at the same time. This is relevant later. My fiancé is handsome as F, and I know for a fact he's been with several women. We talked about our past a lot in the beginning of our relationship. I wasn't 100% honest with mine, and I can only assume that he was. After everyone hung up, me and my fiancé were laying in bed and about to sleep when he just calmly asked me, "Did you get banged in college?" My response was, "What the F? Why would you ask that?" That's when he told me everything that my sister's BF told him. He told me details I'm not even sure are 100% true because, again, blur, but a lot of the information was accurate.
You don't even know if it's true or not? Yeah, this is some next level scumbaggery. You couldn't pick none of these guys out in the lineup, and you don't know what's true or not true. You can't even tell them, did that happen? Did it not happen? Did it happen? I don't know. That's sick.
And so I just told him yes, it was one time. He continued asking questions about the other stuff, but the gang thing kept coming up, and he had a lot of questions about it that I answered the best of my knowledge. Fast forward to Wednesday. Things had been fine and normal Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, but on Wednesday, radio silence. He hasn't texted or talked to me in 3 days. The breaking point was tonight when he came home from work and he asked me, "Are you friends with any of the guys on Facebook?" Again, not lying to him, I admitted that yes, I was friends with all of them. He left a few hours ago and I have no idea where he is or what he's doing. I'm tempted to call the cops, but I feel like that will just make it worse. I feel like garbage. I effing hate my sister's boyfriend right now, but maybe it's not even his fault. Maybe I should have been more honest. I'm so lost. He is the best thing to ever happen to me, and I've never seen him like this before. Is this the end? He refuses to return my calls and texts.
My nigga.
He shouldn't say that about a woman. Why can't you say women are wrong when they're wrong?
You want to be making moves on the street, have no attachments, allow nothing to be in your life that you cannot walk out on in 30 seconds flat if you spot the heat around the corner.
Am I the most attractive girl in the world? No. But do I have a great personality? Also no.
But do I wake up every morning and try and be the best person I can be? No.
It doesn't matter if she's the head of astrophysics or if she's the head of giving head on 4th and Broadway. It doesn't matter, dude. It's the same shit.
I want to build a life. I want a future. Sick of it. Tired of it.
We're saying no to coffin dates. We're saying no to buffer dates. We're saying no to walks in the park.
How much money does a guy need to date you?
About like 100K. 100,000. At least 100K a month. 200,000 a month.
Probably well over 400K.
500 grand at the least on the figures. Like $1 million, $2 million.
But minimum, at least 6'5".
Something to be under 6 months.
What height is too short for a guy?
Anything under 6 foot.
Okay, first of all, I didn't miss the red flags. I looked at them and thought, damn, that's sexy. And that's my problem.